See, hi guys, good afternoon. Guys, from yesterday, I supposed to cook, but I just wasn't in the mood. I ended up baking chicken and I didn't get to cook. I just wasn't in the mood. So now I said, you know what? Let me do my thing now. Knowing myself, I think it's best if I do it now. Get that out of the way. So we decided to start. I'm gonna cook already. This is our fish. This is our fish. I did bake chicken yesterday. We basically ate it off. So this is our fish. I just baked them. So I'm gonna add them with the remaining chicken that left, and then I'm gonna cook this with the it's already peppery. Pepper, pepper, pepper. I think I'm doing this all wrong, isn't it? Right. Jeez. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Guys, that thing is peppery. I'm just gonna use that one because it's already peppery. It is already in pepper. It's because I'm like green lizards. I said, you know what? Let me do whatever I'm doing now. Because if I don't, I won't. Because I did this last night. I went to my bed so early. No, so late. And I got up so early. So now, if I decide to sleep, I won't have time to do nothing. You understand? So, I said, let me just start with the process. Get these things out of the way. After that, you can always relax, isn't it? Is our tomato, carrot. We need tomato, we need carrot, we need onion. And I'm just gonna use one pepper. One pepper in the thing, one. We don't need more than one pepper. Because when you use too much pepper, it's gonna be too spicy. I love spicy food. But when it's too spicy, you're not gonna enjoy it. I think we had some ooh, don't ever run out of garlic. There was garlic in the fridge. Where is it? Saved by the Bell. Who remember? Who used to watch this? Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell with Zach. So and this they call it sweet pointed pepper. I don't know what the crap is this one. I never oh, sweet pointed pepper. We're gonna use one of this. Just gonna mix up the thing, So that way so washing the vegetable, and the scotch bonnet. Pepper hot. the chicken or the fish is already peppery, you know. So you know the scotch bonnet gonna make it worse. So too much of one thing no good for you. So I'm washing all of this. Every nicks and granny, we're watching. I think I'm going to cut the pepper. Just use 2 times, that's it. I thought I did have it yesterday, but it looked like me use everything. You know, when you're in the mood to do something, if you're in the mood, just do it. Because the moment you change your mind, you're not going to have the mood. You're not going to feel the vibes. I work with the vibes, you know. I don't want to feel the vibes. You want to feel the vibes. While you're in it, you just work with it. If not, then when the vibes go, if the vibes go, you're not going to have the little strength to do it anymore. I work with the vibe. Vibes. I think this is even too much for the blender. Mix up on the blender thing. It's really too much thing for it. So we're just washing our veggie. The veggie. I don't want the same thing happen like yesterday, so I said let me cook. And yesterday after a while I work with the vibe. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not gonna do something. That's me. So if I change, so I work with the vibes. Yesterday the vibes was telling me, do the thing. And then something happened and it just killed the vibes. I don't want to do it anymore. So I said, Joe, can't bother with no cooking. Usually we cook like for 2 days. The dinner serve for 2 days. So on that particular, I said, Joe, I don't cooking thing again. So I just made vegetable and I eat with the roast, I did the oven baked chicken, so we eat some, not everything. Because the chicken originally was for the jollof. I wanted to do jollof, and the chicken originally was for the jollof. But unfortunately, we eat it off. Not really fully. I love my jollof rice. The first time I eat jollof rice, I met this African guy, over 20 years now. He was from Nigeria. And he said, do you want jollof? I said, what is that? Do you want me to do jollof for you? I said, what is that? He said, jollof rice. I said, okay, I'll show you. So while he's cooking, I was watching him in the kitchen. But the way he does it, it was peppery. I watch everything he does, everything he was doing. And when he finished, it was delicious. Since then, I love jollof. So my favorite Nigerian meal, you know, I don't eat anything else. Jollof, fish. I eat jollof and fish, but I don't eat like, you know, some other things. I don't really eat them. But I love my jollof rice. So I got this girlfriend, whenever she come over, I say, make me some jollof no? I went to the restaurant once, because after the guy I left, I went to, because I love the jollof was so delicious, you know? So I went to the restaurant and I decided to order some jollof. And there was a restaurant close by. I'm just putting this. See how I'm seasoning it? I'm putting everything in the blender, and then I'm gonna removing the tomato tea. Yeah, put everything in the blender, and then I'm gonna blend everything up, you know. You blend it up, you know. Let's not forget the carrot. Very important. The carrot. I want to make 2 sauce, so maybe I have to do 2 things, yeah? But I want one for the fish. I want to do stew, and then I want to do jollof. So maybe I have to make 2 sauce. I will 4. With Scotch bonnet, you have to be careful. If the Scotch bonnet is very hot, it's gonna stay on you for a while. You know. I don't usually buy these peppers, you know, to be honest. If the Scotch bonnet is piping hot, maybe I save this. You're gonna stay on there for a while. And they go, oh, see, it's burning my nose. I know, I got a friend. We used to live in the same house. And he's from Nigeria. When that man cooking, 20 pepper, everybody have to run out the house. Would you believe me? It was too much. We can't take the pepper, it was too much pepper, I don't know. The man was cooking with like half dozen pepper in the meal. Half dozen scotch bonnet, you know. And you know, some Scotch bonnet is very hot, peppery. So we all have to run out the house that day. Even the same man that was cooking, you know, have to run out the house. He didn't really know how to cook anyway, so maybe that's why. Because his wife used to do all the cooking. But it happened that he has to start cook for himself because they weren't together, they break up, you know. See, the pepper is too much. Broke up. So we're going to try a bit of water now. Pour a bit of water. Don't want too much. Maybe this can have some more things, but just I try it first because the last time I put too much in it. Something is affecting the blender. Something is troubling the blender. What did I put first in the blender? Who knows? Yeah, tomato. Tomato. You see, chopping up. You can't put too much. That's why I do it like this, because if it's too much in it, we're not gonna get, you know. You see, it's chopping up the carrot, you know. I did it like this because everything, you don't want to over full the blender. And then when I do that now, what happens? So we're making the sauce. Oh my Lord, have mercy upon us. Knife don't like church loaves. You know church loaves? You know what they call church loaves? We don't know, you just follow a little slant. The knife don't like church loaf. Pepper. It is just one pepper, and it's basically affecting me. One pepper, you know. The other day I cooked with 2 pepper. It was too peppery. I could all eat the food. This sauce look a bit yum. So we're just tidying up the air. We do clean as you go, you know, man. Clean as you go. Tomato almost finito. Okay, while that is hotting, oh yeah, this pot now, what we're gonna do, because this pot is already, one have water, one doesn't. So let me just put little. Yeah, with me, I do not use a lot of oil. I just use limited oil. I don't like oily food. So I use like limited oil when I'm cooking. So even some jollof rice, you have, oh, it's very oily. Sometimes I can't, if the food is too oily, I can't eat it. So I try to do limited oil in my food. So with this now, we're gonna use some. First thing, we're going to use some turmeric. We're going to burn turmeric. Or you could use curry powder. Turmeric is similar to curry, but you call it turmeric. Turmeric is not the thing. And you have to burn it, because if you don't, then when your belly starts running, you're there for your own. If your belly starts run. I remember one time I went on the I think I was on this diet and I take this thing. Worst mistake. And I went on the road. Was an embarrassing moment. We don't want to repeat itself. So we don't want to use too much because it's going to be bitter. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to do the same for the next pot. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do stew and I'm gonna do jollof. Jollof rice, you know the thing, you know, man. You need to see what I'm doing. Just using a tiny bit of oil again. Me not like too much oil in a food. It's not good for you. You know, sometimes you even forget. So I'm using a bit of curry, burning curry with. Oh, I'm gonna put some seasoning. I love my. Oh my, is it too late now? I can't do this thing, because if I do too much now, then I might end up. You don't want to put too much, because if you put too much, you're gonna taste bitter. Bitter. I'm burning it. Burning the thing, burning the thing. This is what happens when I'm cooking like 2 pots. Cooking 2 pots. What happens? See what I'm doing? Can I see what I'm doing? I just put tomato paste and curry. And I don't let the tomato paste stay too long. Because for me, when I use it, and if it start burn, the food doesn't taste good. Everything don't taste good again. I just let, when I burn it a bit, then I throw the whatever in it and let it cook down. If it start burn, you're gonna have a taste bad food. You're not going to get the taste anymore. We can bag this up. We can bag it up. Yes, I'm throwing it now before it start burn. And then give me a bad taste. This is the danger bit now. I don't like doing this bit. Oh Lord, there's a look burn already. Oh gosh, there's a burn. Let me throw this before. Yeah, see what I'm doing. I think this is okay the way, is it popping? You see it popping? I'm just gonna wash out mine with some little, Jesus, popping it. What I do with mine, because you can't just leave it like that, but I add water for it not to pop up too much. Because when it's like that, pop, and if you're not careful, you're gonna get burned. You burn up yourself, So I'm gonna add a bit of water to it. With the jollof rice bit now, for me, I love bling bling. And because I love bling bling, I'm gonna add coconut milk. It's not gonna have the jollof rice, it's gonna look like pink when I add coconut. The one I'm gonna use to do jollof, I'm gonna add coconut milk to it. The moment you put the coconut milk in the pot, everything changes. Everything. I think I have coconut milk that. Where is it? Right, man, just use this. Cause, you know the ones that you got long time, you better use them first than the fresh one. Always use what you have first before you use fresh one. It's going off, although they said 2026, sometimes you don't know, you understand? So, because I had water, you're not supposed to, that's not the way they cook it, but I cook it my way, you know? I do things my way. If I didn't have the water, then it would be popping all over the place. And when that happens now, you can't control it. Or you can't control yourself. So I add the water to just take away that poppy. So I'm doing the coconut milk, why? Because I love coconut milk in my food. And with this nice little taste, give it a nicer taste, nicer essence to it. And some flavor. That's why I add coconut milk in mine. So this one now I decided to mix it with coconut milk. Miracle used to love. Miracle is a person like this, she don't like eating the same one thing over and over again. She checks to switch. We call her Miss Switcher. She likes to switch, she don't like eating the same thing. When I turn up the pot, I did turn it down because it was popping. And if it's popping too much and you're not careful, it can burn up yourself. It's a part of cooking. You have to be careful when you're cooking. So for me now, I love bling bling. Me love me bling bling. So I season my pot. That's what I'm used to, you know. So for me now, I put little flavor. You know, one time, let me give you a little story. I was talking to this Ghanaian guy. So he said I should cook his stew. He showed me and he said I should cook it for him, yeah? While I was cooking this stew, when I cook, I realized they use like some special seasoning in their food, yeah? So when I was cooking this stew, I didn't feel right. You see, through me used to my seasoning. You don't feel right. Cooking it his way. So I add seasoning to it. And I didn't say nothing, you know. I add my seasoning. This is Maggi. So I didn't say nothing. So I said, okay, I'm gonna add my seasoning and hear the result. What he's gonna say. And we're using black pepper. Black pepper, of course. May I mix up and blend that barbecue seasoning. We do everything. We have fish, we have chicken. So we have fish seasoning, all-purpose. Because it's a mixture of fish and chicken. So we can use the all-purpose in the rice. We use the fish in this one. Mixture of fish and chicken. I love seasoning. I love to season my pot. Yeah. You have everyday seasoning, but it's the same up. Oh shit, I'm fried. Try not break. This is chicken seasoning. So it's the same as all-purpose. You know? So I'm just gonna let it cook down. Yeah, I'm not gonna put anything. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm just gonna let it cook down. And when the rice ready, then I'll add butter to it. Although a bit of oil was in it, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of butter. Yum. Eat pepper it, Jesus. That's the downfall, the pepper. Let me taste the rice one now. The one I'm gonna use for the rice. The rice gonna come out. Jesus, peppery. I can taste the coconut. But this one tastes fresh. And this one tastes alright. I'm not gonna put nothing that said pepper. Because it said fresh. Because whenever I'm cooking, I just use the seasoning. I don't use salt. Because we already have salt in the seasonings. I don't usually use salt in my pot. Occasionally. Only on occasion. I'm going to give the rice some flavor. So I put coriander. So when I put, is it coriander? Yeah, coriander leaf. So when I put it, we don't really need to put it now because I have to cook down first. So I should put it nearer to the time when I'm doing when I'm gonna cook. Coriander. Tastes fresh. Take me have a fresh. I don't want. I fresh than it's salt, you know. Because when it's fresh, you can add. When it's salt, there's a problem. This is when I use a bit of salt. Now I already put enough seasoning and it will stay a bit fresh. Taste. I usually cook fresh food. My food mostly fresh. That's salt, which is good. Because when it's fresh you can add. When it's salt you have issue. So you see, because I threw the water in it, it wasn't popping. When they're cooking, they don't usually put water. But I throw water because when it pop, the whole place mess up. All over the place, so the water kind of calm it down. That's why I throw water in mine. So you see it's calm now. So it's going to go down back to gravy. So that I'm going to show you. You see this one. I'm going to let it cook down to gravy. You see the rice one? The rice one pinkish because I put coconut milk. And yesterday, this is the one that I'm going to use for the sauce. I don't think we have anything else to put in it, is it? You know? I'm going to show. Oh, I can't. You see this one? I don't even know how to switch this camera on this. I'm going to switch it and see. See, you switch it. Ah! Did I switch? So that's the rice one. See the rice one? And that's the sauce. So I'm just going to let it cook now. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to watch it cook. I'm going to let it cook. I'm trying to use 2 phones, you see me? 2 phones in the thing. So now we're going to cover up the pot and make them cook down. Let them simmer down. Then after, we add, as I said before, after, this is our fish. And then I had some chicken I cooked from last night. So I'm going to add them together. The fish and the chicken. But when it cook down more, I'm removing the chicken. Maybe we eat it off. But we're eating. And just a tiny bit left. See the chicken finito. Then basically finish it. And everything ready we do that. So for now guys, maybe I'll come back, maybe not. If not, I'll show you the result. Okay? Thank you for watching. Wherever you are, have a blessed day. Peace out. I can't cook everything. Then I